Hi friends, good morning one and all. Today I will start our bookkeeping and accountancy's third chapter. In the third chapter, reconstitution of partnership firm distributed as a three chapters. First one, admission of partner, retirement of partner and death of partner. So today I will start admission of partner. In the admission of partner, first one, listen. What's the meaning of reconstitution of partnership? This is very important for the board exam. Many times ask the question, what is reconstitution of partnership? The reconstitution of partnership means the change in the relationship and change in share of the profit or losses among the partners. So that's the meaning of reconstitution, means the change the relationship between the partners. There is a change in agreement among the partners. Agreement means already I taught you partnership deed. So that means partnership deed also the change. Reconstitution of partnership takes place due to admission of partner, retirement of partner and death of partner. So this is the three reasons of reconstitution of partnership. Different ways of reconstitution. So that means why reconstitute the partnership? That's the first reason, the first way of change in profit sharing of existing partners. Existing partners means old partners. The partners of a firm may decide to change their existing profit sharing ratio. ओल्ड पार्टनर ने क्या डिसाइड किया है, एग्जिस्टिंग पार्टनर्स ने कि अपना जो प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशो है वो क्या करना है, चेंज करना है. इफ वन पार्टनर परचेज अ शेयर ऑफ प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम अनदर पार्टनर, the old partnership agreement stands terminated and the new agreement comes into force setting the new profit sharing ratio. This is the first reason, reconstitution of partnership. Next, admission of partner. When the new partner is admitted in the business, he brings capital and his share of goodwill. So that means when new partner is admitted in the partnership, so automatically the partnership will be reconstituted, change the relation between the partner. Old partners have to sacrifice their share of profit for new partners. So the partnership agreement changes. Going next one, death of partner. When a partner dies, he no more remains as a partner going out of business due to death. His legal heir will get the partner share in the business. Share of profit of continuing partners will change and old partnership agreement comes to an end. So that means when the two partners and one partner has died, so automatically that partnership will be reconstituted. Next one, retirement of a partner. If the partner is retiring from partnership, जब कोई partner retire हुआ है, this is the voluntary retirement. So firm has share of profit up to the date of retirement. Capital, his share in other reserves of the firm will be paid to him. So all partners will gain the profit and there will be change in the profit sharing ratio. So this is the reason of partnership, reconstitute the partnership. Now I will start admission of partner. What's the meaning of admission of partner? So when a new person is admitted as a partner into existing partnership firm, the process is called admission of a partner. So that means when partnership में new person को add किया जाता है, admit किया जाता है, so that process is called admission of a partner. When a new partner join a partner in a partnership firm, the old partnership firm is dissolved जब कोई नया पार्टनर ऐड हो जाता है, सो ऑटोमेटिकली दैट ओल्ड पार्टनरशिप क्या हो जाती है, डिसॉल्व हो जाती है, एंड न्यू पार्टनरशिप फर्म इज फॉर्म ऑन द एडमिशन ऑफ ए न्यू पार्टनर. The partnership firm is reconstituted with a new agreement. So of course, when the new partners has come into that business, so that old agreement, old partnership deed, क्या किया जाता है, क्लोज किया जाता है, a new partnership agreement तैयार की जाती है, reconstituted with a new agreement. New partner is admitted for obtaining additional capital and additional skill. So जब दो पार्टनर्स रहता है, वो क्यों न्यू पार्टनर्स को ऐड किया जाता है, व्हाट्स द रीज़न, सो दैट्स द मेन रीज़न इज, या व्हाट्स द पर्पस, जनरली द न्यू पार्टनर इज एडमिटेड इन द फर्म टू एक्सपांड द कैपिटल बेस. बिजनेस को बढ़ाना है, कैपिटल चाहिए, पैसा चाहिए, मनी चाहिए, सो ऑटोमेटिकली दैट टू पर्सन्स क्या करते हैं, न्यू पर्सन्स को ऐड करते हैं. दैट्स द मेन रीज़न इज to expand the business, expand the capital base, as well as to use the skills of that person, of course. So that means to improve the overall performance of the partnership firm. That means main motive is behind admission of new partner is to the existing partnership firm need of additional capital for expansion of business activity, and also they manage and control, develop scale business, additional labor and skills are required. So this is the main reason या purpose of the admission of the partner. Next is, in this chapter, two ratios is important. First one, sacrifice ratio, and second one, new ratio. Sacrifice ratio means the every existing partner sacrifice a part of his share for the new partner. The ratio in which the old partners agree to sacrifice their share in profit in favor of the incoming partner is called sacrifice ratio. यानी कि जब न्यू पार्टनर्स ऐड हो जाता है ओल्ड पार्टनरशिप में, तो ऑटोमेटिकली क्या हो जाता है, ओल्ड पार्टनर्स को अपना प्रॉफिट एंड शेयर को सेक्रीफाइस करना पड़ता है. सो दैट मीन्स दीज ओल्ड पार्टनर्स एग्री टू सेक्रीफाइस देयर शेयर इन प्रॉफिट, इसलिए इन फेवर ऑफ द इनकमिंग पार्टनर. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड द sacrifice ratio. On admission, new partner is given some shares in profits of a firm. Thus ultimately reduce all partner sharing ratio. Of course, जब न्यू पार्टनर्स को शेयर करना पड़ेगा तो ऑटोमेटिकली उनका क्या हो जाएगा, शेयरिंग रेशियो रिड्यूस हो जाएगा. सो बिकॉज ऑफ शेयर गिवन टू न्यू पार्टनर. So the sacrifice ratio is calculated for following formula. Remember this formula when you solve the problem of admission of partners. So in that time this use. Sacrifice ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. Remember. This is the next ratio, new profit sharing ratio. So that means first one sacrifice, second one new ratio. As the new partner is admitted in partnership form, the profit sharing ratio of existing partners change and there is need to calculate new profit sharing ratio. Of course, जब कोई पार्टनर न्यू इंक्लूड हो जाता है तो ऑटोमेटिकली रेशो भी चेंज हो जाएगा. सो इसलिए उनको क्या करना पड़ता है, जो एग्जिस्टिंग पार्टनर्स है, ओल्ड पार्टनर है, उनको न्यू पार्टनर्स ऐड होने के बाद न्यू रेशो के हिसाब से सब कुछ कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा. सो दिस रेशो यू यूज फॉर व्हेन द goodwill is write off, या capital is adjusted. In that time this ratio will be used. This is the formula how to calculate the new ratio. The new when we calculate the new ratio, so remember first one, this is the first step, total profit rupee 1. Just imagine, first step, find out the balance of rupee 1, and second step, 1 minus share given to new partner. बैलेंस ऑफ ₹1 कैसे फाइंड आउट किया जाता है? फर्स्ट ₹1 माइनस शेयर गिवन टू न्यू पार्टनर, जो न्यू पार्टनर आता है उसका जो शेयर है उसमें से माइनस करना है. then after we have calculate the new ratio. New ratio is equal to old ratio multiplied by balance of ₹1. This is the formula of the new ratio. Old ratio multiplied by balance of ₹1. So I now give you one example. For example, how to calculate new ratio. Ramesh and Ganesh are partners, sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. यानी कि रमेश एंड गणेश क्या है? ओल्ड पार्टनर्स है, उनका रेशो है 3:2. दे डिसाइडेड टू एडमिट कार्तिक. कार्तिक is a new partner and ratio is 1/5. So अपने को क्या करना है? कैलकुलेट न्यू रेशो. न्यू रेशो कैलकुलेट करने के लिए सबसे पहले व्हाट डू वी फाइंड आउट? फाइंड आउट द ओल्ड रेशो. दिस इज द ओल्ड रेशो. Ramesh and Ganesh is the old partner. Already given the ratio 3:2. So that means 3/5 and 2/5. 5 कैसे आया? 3 + 2. इसमें से ऐड करना है, दोनों का प्लस करके 5 आया. So 3/5 and 2/5 is the old ratio. Okay. Next, find out the balance of ₹1. 1 minus new partners. New partner, who is the new partner is here? Karthik. New partner's share 1 minus 1/5 already given in the problem. 5 minus 1 divided by 5. So that means 4/5 is the balance of ₹1. Next step is we find out the new ratio. New ratio is equal to old ratio multiplied by balance of ₹1. So find out the one and by one. First Ramesh old ratio, here it is we find out 3/5 into multiplied by 4/5. 12/25 is the Ramesh ratio. Ganesh same procedure. Old ratio 2/5 we have find out. 4/5 it is the balance of ₹1 and 8/25 is the Ganesh new ratio. Karthik ratio already given 1/5. 25th divided by 25th in here. So that means when we multiplied 5 into 5, so automatically that in the when we same to same in here 25th, but 1/5 5 into 5, so that means 25. Okay, so 5/25 is the Karthika ratio. So what's the new ratio? 12 is to 8 is to 5 is the new ratio. Is it clear now? All of you understood? Yeah, okay, no problem. Again, I take the second example, so all of you clear now. Next one. This is the example number 2. Monica and Sonika are sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:3. Monica and Sonika, both are the old partner. Ratio is 2:3 and they admitted Chandrika. So admit Chandrika is a new partner for 1/4 share in future profit. This is the ratio of profit sharing ratio of the Chandrika. Monica and Sonika is 2:3. This is the old partner. So now we find out the new ratio. First we find out the old ratio, Monica and Sonika, 2:3. That means 2/5 and 3/5 is the old ratio. Next step is find out the balance of ₹1. 1 minus new partners means Chandrika share. 1 minus 1/4. 4 minus 1 divided by 4. So that means 3/4 is the balance of ₹1. What's the formula of new ratio? New ratio is equal to old ratio multiplied by balance of ₹1. This is the Monica's ratio. 2/5 we have find out here, old ratio 2/5. 3/4 is the balance of rupee 1. So 6 upon 20, 6/20 is the Monica's new ratio. Sonika 3/5 multiplied by 3/4. So that means 9/20 the Sonika's new ratio. Then Chandrika's ratio is given in the problem 1/4 share in the future profit. Okay. So divided by 20. So that means we have multiplied 5 into 5. So 5/20 is our the Chandrika's new ratio. So what's the last one? 3. Both are the ratios. New ratio, profit sharing ratio will be 6:9:5. This is the new ratio. So all of you understood how to find out the new ratio.